After an hour and a half's drive west out of Sydney, we're now at the Blue Mountains, and we're going to be taking Prince Henry's Walk, which takes us along most of the main scenic areas. So when we get to some views, we'll get back to you guys. So we're now here at the first lookout of the day, which is the Katoomba Falls lookout, and right in front of me is a cableway for the scenic attraction they have here. We're not going to be going on that, we're going to be walking along the cliffs in front of us. Bit of a pan down, you can see the Katoomba Falls, very pretty. And now we're going to be walking along the cliffs over to some more viewpoints. And here we have the Katoomba Falls river in front of us. And if I swing round, you would have a small section of the falls on this side. So we are now further around the cliff, and we're at the Queen Elizabeth lookout at Echo Cliffs, Echo Point even. And the rock formation you can see to the side is the Three Sisters rock formation, which is very famous. And then this is just a view we've been seeing the entire way on the cliff walk, and it is absolutely wonderful. We're going to be carrying on our walk along now, and we'll get back to you when we have some more views. So here we are now with the Three Sisters rocks right in front of us. Wonderful views to the sides. And next stop for us is walking down there to the Honeymoon Bridge over to the rocks. So here we are at the Honeymoon Bridge, and we have the bridge itself down there. Lovely views out across the valley. The Three Sisters rocks right in front of us. And now I've got to head back up these big steps to carry on the path.
So we're now off the main path where everyone can drive their cars up to, and this is Lady Carrington Lookout. So we're completely on our own up here, as you can see, and we've got a similar view but it's a bit different. Out towards the mountains, and I think that is rain coming down.
We're a bit further round the path, but the mist is rolling in, the rain is starting, and I think very soon we're going to have to put our coats on and go hide under some trees. Yep, the rain is definitely starting. So the rain has come in so quickly. It's about 5 minutes since our last video. Juliet and I are both absolutely soaking wet, drenched and drenched. But we can already see blue sky coming down the valley, so hopefully the worst of it's over for the time being. So we're here at the Honeymooners Lookout, and the waterfall in front of me has literally sprung into existence while I've been standing here. There's a little trickle, and now it's just torrential downpour coming off it. But the rain has now stopped, the valley is once again brightening up, and we're going to be continuing on with our walk. And here we're at the Bridal Veil Lookout, with a lovely view down towards the Bridal Veil Falls, and another wonderful view out over the mountains. So we're here at Fossil Lookout, and we have another wonderful view out across the Blue Mountains. This is pretty much it for today because the path further along is all washed out. But tomorrow we'll be doing another walk around a different part of the mountains, and we'll get back to you then. It's a new day, and we're starting our walk around the Grand Canyon here in the Blue Mountains. It's going to take us about 4 hours or so. But the first thing to notice is the beginning of the walk has been affected by the forest fires which hit Australia a couple of months ago. And it's starting to regenerate itself a bit, but it's definitely been burnt. But things are coming back, and it looks like most of the trees have survived, because as you can see there are some leaves coming back on some of the trees. Some of them have already got back quite a few leaves. So we're going to carry on along this path, and the first thing we're going to be seeing is Evans Lookout. Now there is a bit of evidence for us far in the distance where it's a bit hazy, but generally it seems to have avoided it reasonably well. But yeah, really, really pretty. And now we're going to be heading down to the bottom to continue our walk around. So here we are walking down the path from Evans Lookout into the canyon itself. We're able to see the canyon wall through the trees, but it's a really, really pretty walk. It's obviously a shame that the bushfires occurred, but it's made the landscape here look very interesting for walking through. And we're just going to be continuing down this path and seeing what we see. We're continuing down the path and we've just walked underneath this huge rocky outcrop. And just walking down here, we're out of the fire damaged area it seems. And we're just walking down lovely little wooded valleys with streams gurgling through them. Yep, really, really, really pretty. So here we are now just walking along the river at the little bottom of the valley, and it is stunning views. Well, look up, you can see we're just in this little bit of canyon here, and there's a bit of evidence of flooding and all sorts of things in front of us, but it's a very nice walk through the canyon. So we've hiked out of the deeper bit of the valley all the way down there, and now we're wandering along the edge of a cliff through this upper bit of the canyon. It's a little bit easier going actually, which is nice. But there's still great views out to the sides. All sorts of things to explore in here. Things to watch your head on. And generally it's really, really good fun.
So we are now here at one of the main things to see, and that is this waterfall just over here. It's a waterfall that you can walk behind, and this is the official track for walking. Let me just show you the waterfall. And that is it, in the middle of the waterfall.
So after the waterfall just down the way there, we're now back on the path. I seem to be heading through a cave now. Hopefully not a very long one because it's very dark in here. Oh bloody hell. Oh, very dark. Thank you.
You're alright, mate.
And there we are, back into the outside. So Juliet and I are back up at the top of the Grand Canyon here in the Blue Mountains, and we're at the Valley View Lookout, just along from the Evans Lookout we started to walk at. And it is an absolutely stunning view. The mist has cleared up a little bit, and we've got this wonderful view down the canyon. Now if I spin round, starting from over here, and spinning all the way over to the other side, you get a real sense of the scale of the canyon. And it was a really, really nice walk going up and down. One of the best ones we've done on this entire trip. That's pretty much it for us here at the Blue Mountains. We're now going to be going back to the campsite to do some planning for the rest of our trip. Tomorrow we're just going to be having a drive to Canberra, maybe stopping off at another waterfall here in the Blue Mountains. And the day afterwards we'll be heading around Canberra and seeing what we can find in Canberra.